think, but is this as big as Florida State in your mind, Miami?
It is. When we played Florida State, I think our record was a little better. So, there's definitely a little bit less at stake, but it's definitely a big game. Has a lot to do with recruiting and just in-state pride, I'd call it. We've played against a lot of these guys, since I've been a freshman here, and as well as in high school as well. So it's a very big game, and emotions are very high. Very excited for this Miami.
Is this one you've been looking forward to all season?
I can't say that. I use that one game mentality, and so after UConn ended, definitely was next team on the list. So, but I guess some guys do circle it throughout the whole year.
So if I remember right, when you announced your decision in high school, I forget where you were at, but I think a decent amount of people there were thinking or hoping you might pick Miami.
Right.
Tell us what that atmosphere was like, and what made you want to kind of go against the grain and pick USF the way you did.
I was always favoring USF. I kind of kept my opinion about where I would attend school kind of silent. Was my final visit, and I was fortunate enough to spend some time with some of those guys. I actually played in the same bowl game, the North-South Florida All-Star game with Mike James. And so, we were roommates, and we spent a lot of time together, and that was pretty fun. He's a great guy. He's a guy that's always smiling. Like I said, we had a great time, at that point in time. The atmosphere, it was great. I was very fortunate enough to have a lot of my family and friends there. And like I said, I was always favoring USF. Miami's a great program, but I felt like USF was better, and I still feel that way today.
You've had 4 years to kind of convert them and make them Bulls fans and then Hurricanes fans. Has it gone well in terms of getting them to cheer for the right side in this game?
Oh, definitely. And like I said, another thing I'm fortunate of is I have a family that's going to support me either way. They weren't like, oh, I want you to go to UM. They were just glad that I was going to school and doing something positive with myself.
But back in the day, Howard Schnellenberger in the 80s when Miami won everything, declared everything from Tampa across to Vero Beach and south the state of Miami. I don't know if you've ever heard that, but they just said any player from, any player that's half the state, just the whole mentality.
Right.
It just seems like for the last 15 minutes we've seen one guy after another who's come in here from Miami who didn't stay in the state of Miami, who came here instead.
I wasn't born in the 80s, so you tell me that it's very new to me. I think we're definitely moving forward to change that state of mind here in Tampa at USF. That's what I was saying.
But I mean, have things just changed that way, or?
I definitely say things have changed that way, and a statement for things have changed. Well, you can go back to 2010 when we went down there in their place and we had some success and won the game.
Is the feeling that
obviously you're defensive guys, so you don't have a whole lot of interaction with the quarterbacks, but how much of a change is it to have a new quarterback this late in the season?
It's very different. Like I said, I came in a year after BJ, but we basically started our mark on USF at the same point in time. I had some starts my freshman year, and that's when BJ took over from Matt Grothe. And BJ's he's my best friend off the field. Many people don't know that, so I try to spend as much time with him, off the field. Just keep him in high spirits. He's a great guy, and he definitely has his blood in this program. And to go to practice and him not be out there, it definitely makes me feel a different way. And I think he'll have a lot of success after football at USF, but it's very different. And I try to get him Matt Floyd's in, just tell him he's ready. He's going to do a great job, and it's his time now.